Hi, beautiful souls. It's Tan back here again today on this Astrology, Human Design, and Gene Keys channel on YouTube. And it feels so funny to say that because I was looking at the last time I was on YouTube and I had posted a video, and I think it was probably last year. So it's been a very long time since I posted a video. And I want to begin this video, this one right here, by thanking everybody for being here with me on my astrology journey all of these years. I was looking back on all the videos I made of astrology, human design, and gene keys, and I had begun this journey in 2018. It has been a really long time. And I've been kind of reflecting on what I actually got out of this whole YouTube and astrology journey. And it's really dawned on me that this journey has really brought, well, first of all, this is probably quite obvious, but it's brought a lot of self-growth and self-reflection. And it's also really been a journey that's been helping me with my confidence and my ability to speak and to share my opinions and my ideas with confidence. If you watched my first few astrology videos, I think it was the ascendant and the midheaven, I was much less confident. But more than that, it's also brought me some of the most beautiful relationships in my life. And if you guys haven't heard of this, I recently just got married about 3 days ago with Aryan. As you guys might have already seen him on the channel. We were engaged since last year. We've known each other for 6 years this year, and we decided to make it official. I met Aryan because of my YouTube channel. And not only Aryan, but I also met some of my soul sisters, Cindy and Sarah, and Millie as well. And we are, having some of the deepest and most fulfilling friendships. And I met them because of YouTube. And I think this whole YouTube astrology journey has brought me to some of these very beautiful people in my life. And of course, all of you guys here, how many of you are watching this video? You have been a part of my life and you still are. And I'm a part of your life in some ways. And I think we're sort of soulmates in a sense as well. So I've got some big news, and I feel like I have been reinventing myself every year for the last few years, and I think a large part of that has to do with my dad passing away and kind of feeling lost in life and not really sure what I was going to do and how I was going to continue my journey next. No, come here! But now I just left my 12th house perfection year and have come to the beginning of my first house perfection year. Hey boy! And of course, my first house perfection year is really, it's like when I was going through my 9th house, 10th house, 11th house, 12th house perfection year, I thought I was starting something new, beginning a new chapter. But it was not the start of a new chapter. It was more of a need to understand myself better so that I could finally begin my new chapter, which is what happens when you're in the first house perfection year. And if you're not familiar with perfections, it's an ancient Hellenistic astrology. I do have some videos on my channel as well. So I wanted to also share with you guys today that I have not been doing astrology readings or human design or gene keys for a while now. And I am going to be doing less of that because it has not really brought me personally the fulfillment that I was looking for, although I did enjoy it, doing readings for you guys and for clients. And I've come into this first house perfection year, I'm embracing a new but not so new, almost like a passion that's always been there, and now it's just really solidifying much more. And I'm having more confidence with this part of myself. And that is my new journey into fashion, and specifically sustainable fashion, fashion activism, upcycling, vintage clothes, and style. I've been on a style journey in the last 6 months. I have gene key number 8, which is the gift of style, twice in my chart. And I did not know that finding my style would be such a deep healing, but also very intense journey, because it is asking me to go back to my childhood, find out what I like to wear and why I like to wear the things that I used to wear back then, and why I gave it up, and how can I embrace or bring that inner child part of myself back into my current adult life and embrace that without judgment. That can be very hard, but that is part of the style journey that I was going through. And coming out of that, I now have my own fashion brand, and it's a vintage, upcycle, sustainable fashion brand, as sustainable as I could possibly make it for now, because so I've been wanting to start a fashion brand, but I was like, how do I do it in a way that is not going to turn out to be something that's going to damage the environment or become fast fashion or lose a sense of spirituality in the process? And I couldn't figure that out. I wanted to first start doing something with natural fabrics like hemp or linen, because that is, the most sustainable way to go. But a part of me was like, okay, that's not quite it yet. That's not really my journey yet. And my journey, I really feel, is to use what we already have, is to use the waste that we currently have, the fashion waste, the textile waste that's existing in the world, and to learn to sew and to learn to upcycle and to source vintage and, to find value and meaning in things that people have discarded and thrown away. Like, I just got myself about, I think it's 20 kilograms of old skinny jeans from like a wholesaler. And I'm going to be doing a lot of upcycling work with those skinny jeans. I'm very excited for this journey. But I saw all the jeans and I was like, they're still in good condition, but people are just throwing them away without realizing where it's going to go. It's going to go to the landfills if we don't do something with it. So I took them and I'm working to sew them, to mend them, to do something new with them, to add some designs, and it's going to be a really fun journey. I'm still very new and very beginner at this, but I feel deep down in my heart that this is the activism that I want to be a part of. This is the revolution that I want to fight for. So if you feel like this resonates with you, like if you want to be a part of this type of a revolution, part of this journey, then I am taking it to social media on Instagram, Taken by the Sky. You can follow me there and be a part of this way of changing the world together. I'm super excited. I don't know if I'm going to be having a YouTube channel for my fashion brand and my fashion activism. And as for the astrology channel here, I don't know, I might post some videos here and there. Okay, so if you want to be part of this journey, if you are, someone just like me and interested in similar things, then just click the link in the description box. I'll post it in the comment as well. And if you're on social media, then it's Taken by the Sky. I'm also on TikTok at Taken by the Sky. You can also visit my website, takenbytheskystore.com, and you'll see why I started this brand. There's a deeper part of something calling to start this particular fashion brand. She's having a really... Yes, and once again, I just want to thank everyone here for always being a part of this astrology, growing together, evolving together, working through your shadow selves and your shadow sides, and finding something that you really want to be a part of and really want to fight for in this world to make the world a better place. All right, here's to new beginnings, to authenticity, to finding your style, to living your truth, and to changing the world together. I love you guys so much. Bye. Say it to the camera, sweetie. Hey. There. It's over there.